Turffontein, they set to go and when racing, and they've broken a perfect line over here. Celtic Rush got away well, is the early leader. Goes up there with Birthright on the outside and Say It With Roses back to the inside. Strewn Sky, it's got a good early position. Behind that, A Place in the Sun, Sakambaya further back in the field with Panning Gold. Then Hawkbill and Professor Snape, the trailer. There's 8 lets in it from first to last as they reach the 1600 meters mark, and it's Birthright the leader. Birthright's picked it up a couple of lengths from Celtic Rush in second. Strewn Sky's handy in third. Then comes the filly Say It With Roses along the inside of A Place in the Sun. Further back to Sakambaya. Panning Gold is about 6-7 lengths off them. Then to the grey, Professor Snape, 8 lengths off the lead, and Hawkbill will bring up the rear as the runners go to the side of the track with just over 1200 metres left to run. Birthright still dictates matters up front. A couple of lengths clear. Celtic Rush is in second. Now Strewn Sky races with Say It With Roses, who's gone past it along the inside. Further back to A Place in the Sun, who's 6 lengths off the leader, Sakambaya. Then came Panning Gold. Professor Snape is further back, and the one that's lost touch with them right at the end of the field is Hawkbill. About to turn into the home straight, 800 metres left to go. Birthright will bring them in from Celtic Rush second. 2 lengths away, Say It With Roses. Then Strewn Sky, 4 to go. Behind that, A Place in the Sun and Sakambaya. Then came Professor Snape and Panning Gold. 500 metres out, and in front is Birthright, 2 lengths clear. Celtic Rush beginning to pour on the pressure. Those have gone 4-5 lengths clear of behind that Strewn Sky. Running on is Panning Gold, and Hawkbill has come out to the outside of the track for its run. 300 metres left to go. Birthright's tackled by Celtic Rush. On the outside is Hawkbill. Then came Panning Gold. They got 200 to go, and Hawkbill on the extreme outside has picked it up. Birthright is down the inside, then back to Panning Gold, but it's Hawkbill on the extreme outside. Going well here from Birthright, and Hawkbill will go on and score. Hawkbill won it by 2.5 lengths. From in second, Birthright. Panning Gold third, and fourth will go to... I mean, Hawkbill was lost touch with them turning for home. Looked like it was going to fade out of it and finish last. But here it is. It's come to the extreme outside. Craig Zaki has ridden another winner home here for Lucky Hoodalakas in the colours of Messrs. Engelbrecht Jr. and Pete Lawrence. And this is Hawkbill hard up on the outside, beating home Birthright. Third will go to Panning Gold, who also came to the stand side, and Professor Snape for fourth. Extraordinary race. Not often you see this.
Craigie, you can sit down, eh? The legs are sore. Well done. Well, let me tell you, we were watching the race here, and next minute we saw you detached from the field. I thought, oh shit, I hope that horse hasn't broken down. And next minute, Nico starts calling, and he starts calling you on the outside. Great ride.
Thank you so much, Johnny. There's quite a bit I want to say about him. You know, early on he used to not go at all. He used to be detached from the field, and you just have to smash him, and at the 600, give him everything you got. And he won, and he ran into 1 or 2 features, got a rating hike. And then since then, we've been putting him over a trip, but we've been forcing him to have speed, either lead or sit right there, up there, and just hasn't been rounding it off. Last time at the Val, it was a mile straight. Said to Lucky, you know what, I'm just leaving him alone today. I need to feel something I used to feel when he was young. And I was completely detached at about the 1200. And I got beat about, say, 10 lengths. And Lucky wasn't too impressed. I said, Lucky, if you had considered where I was at the 400 to where I finished, he did a very, very good finish. And I said, please, let's give him one more chance. 2000, but I want to ride him like that again. Leave him completely alone. And look, he actually traveled hard down the back. And then the bend came and he wouldn't go. And from being right behind the field, I probably got detached about 5-6 lengths. And he wasn't helping me, so I aimed him at the outside, away from everything. And he just became a different horse. Johnny clicked on really nice at the 6, and I just started grinning because I know he can quicken for a good 800 meters. And I'm just glad he's come out here today and won.
Well, today you could have ridden the stable cat, and well done. You've won your 4 winners, and congratulations today. Sometimes you have to take your initiative as a jockey and try something, and today it worked out for you.
Thank you so much, Johnny. I couldn't do it without the help of Lucky. He leaves everything in my hands, and we have so much trust between one another that everything always unfolds to our favor, and he's just a really great person to have backing you. So big thanks to him again, a great training feed, to Natalie and the family, to all the partners involved, and to my sponsors once again, Maurice Fontaine and Volker Boschef.
Well done, and I see your wife is sitting in the corner there watching you as well.
Thank you.
Lucky, you must have been thinking the same as we did, as I did. I thought the horse broke down going around the turn.
You know, Johnny, he was at the top of the straight, he was retired.
Yeah, well,
He was
at the
definitely-
800, sorry, Lucky, but at the 14, I said to Cecil, there's something wrong with this horse. I think he's broken down.
Yeah, well, so when he, like he just explained to you what happened last time. I mean, he got detached from the field, and you can't see it on the TV. But when you actually watch the race, I actually saw what Craig came back and told me, like he told me, he said this thing was doing low flying. So now I thought, I couldn't see it off the balcony. Now, these people watching on the TV, the owners, when I'm going to get hold of them now and tell them, listen, this was actually run a good race. They're going to think I'm on strong stuff. Eh? So anyway, I spoke to Peter Lawrence, and I sort of understood that. And I was trying to find him a race at the Val d'Isle, and so I put him here, and obviously I left it to Craig, and I was happy going through the mile up to the 14. I thought, well, at least he's with the field. Next thing, out the back door, and I said, oh, God, this thing's taking the mickey here. Tomorrow, I'm going to phone him, he must retire, this horse. And I looked across over the balcony, obviously, to see where is he going to pull him up. And when I looked again, I said, but hang on, this guy's going with these oaks. And, yeah, next thing by the time I got here, I checked, this thing's in front, and I thought, wow. But yeah, so I'm so happy. You know, I mean, as you see, he's dropped to 84. Yes. I mean, it took him, what, 6 runs to a maiden plate? He went ran 8th, unplaced in Durban, and they smashed him to 104. I mean, they killed him. So yeah, it's taken all this time. Well done to Peter Lawrence, the Engelbrecht family. They hung in with him. He's been through a throat op as well. And yeah, so I'm just glad he's shown life again, and well done to them for hanging in with this guy. He had to reward them. I mean, he did start off as a nice horse, and everything went pear-shaped. Like I said, I think they just murdered him, the handicappers. And yeah, so he's back. He's rewarded him, and I don't know what to say.
I'm still dumbstruck, I must be honest.
Yeah, myself. I'm happy. I'm over the moon, and let's see where we go from here.
Well, congratulations. A nice double for the day, Lucky, and well done.
Maybe we'll put him in the Gold Cup. He might be able to keep up with him, or Cheltenham.
Well done. And before we go, it's okay, Lucky, I'll get the groom. Winning groom is Sydney, but he's not here. He's represented by Rambo. Rambo, you're going to collect the 1,500 Rand for Sydney?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Here's a 1,500 Rand betting voucher from World Sports Betting. Well done to Sydney, and represented by Rambo. Well, guys, not many, a lot of... I've been racing for a very long time, and what I saw today was something special. I really thought this horse had broken down halfway around the turn, and next minute Nico starts calling this horse, and he came out on the outside. Tremendous win from this horse, and well done to the Falloons, and well done to the Engelbrechts.